Hello everyone, my name is SurrealBeliefs and welcome to Europa Barbarorum 2, which is a modification for Medieval 2 Kingdoms. If you're wanting history and accuracy to go hand in hand, this modification is directly for you. Now, I will have a link to it down below. I was going to play as the Antigonid King, Antigonus II Gonatas of ancient Macedonia, or Macedon if you prefer, but I believe instead I'll play as a faction that is based in prehistory. Now what that means when I use the term prehistory is that there's no written history during this time period. And this tribe is called the Pritanoi. And the Pritanoi would be based over in Britain, and there would be no written history of Britain until Julius Caesar would invade the British Isles there. So here we go. I'll play on a very hard difficulty, and they have factions all over the map here. If you look on the mini-map, as I click on new factions, you'll see that they pop up all over. And really, you'll have a great time playing this modification. Okay, let's go over here back to the Pritanoi. There we go. And as I said, I was going to play as Macedonia over here. But for now, I will play as a Pritanoi. There we go. I'm choosing them because I've played such a large amount of the Greek states that I feel like it's now time for me to engage in a little of that barbarian fun, right? And even during a loading screen, they present information right here where you're able to learn more about various factions, various cultures, and all of that. And what it's proven to me through the work of this mod is that you can have fun and still be accurate too. Alright, here we go. I can choose a potential successor, and so I shall. I don't know how old you fellas are just yet. Let me find out. Well, we have no actual family tree. I know that some barbarian factions do not have that. Okay, Margarix, I shall choose you. Enjoy your time. Okay. Now let's look at the map real quick, and I'll show you that it's massive. There's so much to it. I mean, it's all over Africa. We have the Middle East, the Near East. We have every type of East here. And I believe there's even a faction way up here in the Northeast. Okay. Beyond that, we're about ready. Let's look at what we can do right now. We even have chariots, as we should be able to have them. Alright. Here's a town over here. It's a rebel town, and we're at war with them. How many men do they have? Quite a large amount. Okay. I'll combine you two and have these two fellows go after them in just a moment here. I could hire mercenaries, but they're very expensive, and I don't want that. Not right now, anyway. Maybe later. Okay. A watchtower would not be too harmful. That way I can have a greater... Ah, here we go. A rebel army. Now that could be a danger to me. What shall I make today? Let's find out. And I really enjoyed that they give the, accurate name to use, but then they also, in parentheses here, give you the English name. That way you can know what it is. I mean, I appreciate when mods want to just give you the accurate name, but when you don't know what it is, it gets a little bit confusing, so that's a lot of help here. Strategic fortifications, but I shall build a census over here. And again, it's basically like a textbook, but in game form. You could just look at whatever you want and find information all over here. There we go. Well, no. I really enjoyed the soundtrack, too. Alright, trait increase, right? We're about ready. I'm just looking around right now trying to make sure that I'm getting my bearings here. I shall recruit you. You are what? Just a tribesman. Slingers over here. Spear and sling infantry. British raiders, okay. Now, apparently their beginning is very difficult, so I must be careful in how I approach it. Okay, we're nearly there. We're not quite there, but we are nearly there. I have a spy over here that I will move down to this portion of the map. That's a big army as well. Another rebel town. Is that all that I'm facing for the moment? Okay, very well. Then I shall take you and bring you up, just in case they try to attack that one army. Alright, I believe we're now ready to end our turn, so we shall. Okay. I'm really happy that this mod came out. It was really a surprise, but it's in beta right now. And for a mod in beta, you'll be able to have a more complete experience. They even have a list of bugs that they know are bugs. So I'll have to finish a campaign because I know that they're not save game compatible. And it looks like the rebels are currently moving towards me. Now that is a danger. No wonder where I'm at is so dangerous. Wow, okay. Hold on here. I'll take you. You can go fight over here. They have what? Retainer swordsmen, spearmen, skirmishers, and sling infantry. I have very little to fight back with. Okay, I won't be able to build that just yet. I'll need to tax you a little bit more in the very beginning because right now we have very little money. I have very little that I can do against my great foes here. I could combine all of my men into one army and then strike out, but I'll take out that force first. Okay, let's go directly into battle now, and hopefully we can have a nice victory, or we could be in big trouble. Here's one thing about Rome 2. I feel as though there's not a chance for me to ever lose in that campaign. It was only in Medieval 2 where I felt like there's a chance for me to lose. And at times that is desirable for me to experience the idea that I could lose. Okay. Whoa, that horn is just really starting to make me wig out a little bit. It's a little bit intimidating, I should say. Okay. So intimidating that I couldn't say the word, right? Okay. Slingers are over here. I could keep them on the right flank. So I shall. Let's bring up these guys together. Amido! Don't you call me that. I'll call you that, sir. Okay, are you all fighting on foot? You are. Heavy infantry right there. I'll have all of you in the front. I'll have you over here, skirmishers. There we go. Left flank. Alright, I believe we're ready now. Will they head towards me, or will I need to go towards them? Let's find out. Let's move up a little bit. They're waiting there for me. Okay, very well. That means that I'm the one who needs to go towards them. That shall be what happens then. Alright, go forward and fight then. For now, I'll bring up my slingers as well. They have a very long range. So we'll bring them up over here. My horsemen can follow behind them. A bit like that. My heavy infantry can be behind them as well. And then all of you, left flank, a bit like that. Alright, let's go up now and look at what they have. Oh, look at you there. I like your tribal tattoos. Pretty shiny. Alright, don't worry. We shall end them quickly. I really do enjoy my banner. I think it's beautiful. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Time for me to strike now. Oh, it's about to be time for that to happen. Okay, you aren't meant to be here. I don't know why you're here. You need to move away a little bit. Alright, where's my slingers at? Slingers, where are you? Found you. Hello. Okay, I put you in the wrong group. That was my mistake. I do apologize. Alright, what about you? Let's have you move up. Let's have you move up. All of you just go forward and fire at them. That would benefit me greatly if you could do that. Oh, here comes another group of skirmishers. Alright, heavy infantry. Let's get you up here. You'll have to help out pretty soon. Okay, you're over here. You're over here. Let's move you to the left flank. A little bit of a messy battle. I'm having to get used to the game. I haven't played Medieval 2 in so long. It really has been a long time, though. Okay, we're not fighting. We're defeating one group of their raiders, which is a good thing, naturally. Let's zoom in a little bit so I can get a better line of sight on what's happening here. Alright. We're charging in now. A very brutal battle will occur in this area. Okay. Beyond that, let's begin to flank them. I have heavy infantry. Or I have infantry, I should say. I don't know if they're heavy or not. I have 2 generals, too, so they could be utilized for any battles here. We're fighting their raiders right now. We're beating them, too. Are mine just better, or did we just win because of a charge? That's a possibility. Let's move up my own horsemen. Yeah, I haven't played this in so long that it'll take me time to get used to it once again. My men will probably be able to break easily if my leaders are not there to help them out. I'll have to be careful with that. And you can see that they're using an overhand thrust with their spears here. They're not using underhand. It's all about that twist of your torso. Give it that torque. Alright. I said torque, not twerk. Let's go over here. Right behind them. Come on, infantry. We'll be there in just a moment. Now, I want my horsemen to now get away from there. Let's see. Okay, good. They do not skirmish. Head over here and take out their skirmishers. Thank you. I like the voice acting. Hunt them down like the dogs they are. Hunt them down. Very good. Alright, let's see. Beyond that, we'll hit them from behind. We'll go over here and hit more of them from behind. They have a lot of soldiers left. I need to be careful. Alright, we'll go over here and hit these guys. Over here. I'm still fighting their riders right now. They have 82 left. Actually, we might need to go kill them first, and then we can move on. Yeah, I'll do that first. Alright, let's see. All of you take on their riders. We're still fighting in the middle. We're losing quite a few men, but they are holding out so far. I'll be able to envelop them in just a moment, as you can see here. It's a bit of a messy battle, but I'll work on my tactics later. It's a little bit different when you're not used to the units that you're fighting with. Okay, let's go over here. Barum! Man, it just makes me want to take off my shirt and start shouting out my window. Barbarorum, Barbarorum! Things like that, yeah? Alright, here we go. We're taking out more of their skirmishers now. Or their British spear and sling infantry. Look at that. We're beginning to envelop them all over. So far, we're holding a very nice advantage due to flanking them. Alright. They're broken, but they're not shattered. Chase them now, my riders. Thank you. Okay, throw your spears over here as well. Pretty soon the battle will be over, just not yet. Just not yet. Alright. Well, let's see now. We're nearly done here, just not quite. Okay, I'll take out my horse riders real quick and let them go after this group of skirmishers so they can do a much better job fighting in that type of environment than they could here. Alright. Let's go ahead and get you guys. Yeah, they're now about to be defeated. They're not having a good time. I've enveloped a great amount of them. I have a group right behind me, it looks like. Okay, they're broken. Good. Let's go over here and fight these guys. We have some more retainers to beat up on. Are you going to use your spears? You are. Go on. Launch them away. I'm waiting for you. You better do it. Don't you just look like you're about to do it. You do it now. Alright, there we go. Yeah, these guys look very well armed. They're coming down to fight us, too. Alright, good. We're taking out their skirmishers now. They have 143 left. Alright, we completely enveloped them, it looks like. My infantry are doing a great job at taking them down. Alright, what about you? Go after this group. Well, no, they have spears, and that worries me, but they do have slings, so I'm wondering which one will count as a weakness for them. Alright, let's move back down my infantry. They need to be down here for me to be able to more easily take out my foes. We haven't lost as many men as I thought, or I guess we would, but we still need to be careful. There's a lot of rebel armies surrounding me, so I'm in a very precarious situation. Okay, if I chase them down, I'll have to kill all of them. A little bit like that. We'll have to hunt them down, as I said. Let's fast forward now. Nearly done here, just not quite done. Alright, horsemen, let's have you go over here. All of you come help out. Actually, horsemen, I'll have you chase down after that group. They have 51 left. Over here, what about you? Here's a group way down here. Yeah. Hello. Retainer swordsmen, let's go fire at them real quick. Alright, let's go hit them here and here. There we go. Ooh, they're taking some hits now. They're beginning to waver once more. And as you can tell, on that little icon, whenever I put my mouse over them, they have an unhappy face. So I feel like they're not happy for some reason. Good work. Okay. Now you can go after them. How many more are left? There's someone who's not broken right now, and they're the ones putting up a fight. Is it that group? It could be that group, yeah. My men are tired. Okay, horsemen, go after and chase after them. The rest of us will hunt down the rest of them. Well, good to know you guys are rather persistent. Alright, we'll put it at 6 times speed. We have to put it at high speed. That way we can end the battle, finally. Come on now. You're not in a skirmish mode, but I guess you're still... I could hold down Alt. Yeah, there we go. If you hold down Alt, you can force them into a melee attack. There we go. It's much more effective. It's much better. Now they're gone. Now they are gone. What about over here? The game got quiet all of a sudden. Oh, right. If you hold on Alt-S, it will quiet down the game instantly. I forgot all about that. I was like, what is happening here? But then I remembered. Right. Hotkeys. They're glorious. Alright. Are you still running from me? Looks like you are. Who do we have left? Let's go down here and fight this group. Is it just that group? They certainly have an issue with wanting to shatter for all time. They should. I've only lost 10% of my own men. They've lost 73%. We're playing on the hardest difficulty as well. So, I mean, at that point, we just really outplayed them. We did well. Okay. Let's go down and take out that group. They're steady. Are there just a few groups down here that are still just ready to fight me? Why do you persist? You will gain nothing. Come on now. Go home. You're making my men tire out having to kill all of you. That's rude and not very kind. Alright, here we go. Oh, how dare you strike me? We'll strike you next. Alright, that should be the final battle. That's what it feels like anyway. You better not die there, my leader. I'll be very sad if you would. Oh, very good. Now they broke. I'm not done chasing them. I told you, we have to chase down after many of them. That way, they won't be back for future battles. Oh, that's about it. They have one guy left there. I'll let him live. I'm not a cruel tyrant. Well, I mean, I would argue that, but... Alright, there we go. We are now ready to leave. I lost 127 men. Beyond that, they lost many more. Many of them were actually captured and not killed directly. Interesting. Okay, here we go. I like the guy's face here. He's like, oh, check out my biceps. Ah, quite manly. Alright, there we go. We've won our first battle. I need to win so many more now. Oh boy, that would be quite taxing. Let's go over here and select all of my units. Press M to combine them. Alright, let's go back down. We've defeated that one army. Oh, she died. The Seleucid Empire apparently is the greatest power that is around. Let's end that turn too. I wonder how my units will develop over time. That'll be interesting to find out. I'm sure they'll go through all the technological changes all over. I mean, by the time I get to Rome, I wonder how powerful they will be. I know that Carthage is pretty big, I believe. Alright, let's see. What shall I do now? I suppose I'll take out another group. I have to. How old are you? You're 24. Right. How old are you? 40? 30. Alright. Young whippersnapper, I suppose I'll let you train up. That's what I must do. I'll let you train out. That way you can lead us for a longer period of time. You are my faction leader, so that will be your job. Let's go fight this group now. They ran away from me. Okay, you can come down and defend our town, our one town. We can retrain what units we can. I have very little money. I still need to, you know, expand greatly. I want Rikonon. Okay, we'll end that season too. They really are all over. Yeah, I should be able to conquer these islands in a few years, and then after I do that, I can set out and cross, and eventually conquer even more. Well, I wonder what he's for. Usually that's to trigger some type of event, so I click on his face, just in case. There's that big army again. Oh, you're making me fight for it. I know you are. I'm now losing money, so, I mean, if I'm not able to make my money soon, I'll be in great trouble. Okay, that's going to be a battle. That's going to be quite the battle. Let's go do it now. Right now, we have 2,800 men. It's quite a few. There we go. The king's at Hayastan. Alright, start deployment. There we are. Now, what do I have to fight with? Alright, let's see. Skirmishers, spear and sling infantry, Tanner spearmen, more skirmishers. Alright, Warren, I've had enough of you. You have fulfilled your need here. I know, yeah, we're in battle, thanks, great. We're gonna hear a lot more of that, I'm sure. Okay. You know what? I'll just quiet that down for now. Too much horny business here. A little bit too much for me. Alright. There we are, my horsemen are all around here. I have these two on the right flank. I have my skirmishers that will be in the very front for now. Let's move. Alright, skirmishers. Can you just ride right through them? I guess so. I wonder if they're effective against horsemen. I have not utilized chariots that much, so I have no clue how well they will perform. In that regard, there should be another army on the way eventually too. We shall challenge them as well. Alright, let's move up a little bit. We'll move up over here. A little bit like that. Skirmishers, let's put you in your own group. Alright, let's see. Put you... Oh, hold on, they're moving out, never mind. You can move up here. All of you can move up behind them. A little bit like that, thank you. And heavy infantry. You two can follow. Is that the entire army, or is that just one? I feel like it's only one. Doesn't look like that many men. Alright, chariots, go forward. Oh, they too have chariots. Yeah, well, my chariots are better. Hopefully. You're going out all alone right now. Poor chariots. Okay. Come on, soldiers, let's go. Let's head back now. I just wanted to try to harass them a little bit. Okay, let's move up. Oh, they're charging out on their own. I have no clue how effective they are against, I don't know, light cavalry, but apparently they're losing a lot, so not very effective at all. I was thinking that maybe they had like blades on their wheels or something. I have no clue. Get out of there. It's not your time to die. Not today, anyway. Let's go after their units over here. A little bit like that. Yeah, skirmishers all over. Okay, the rest of you can then move up. Like this. We're just playing the engine game right now. It's all that we can do is to play the engine game and get to where we need to. Okay, I'll charge in. These guys over here are heavy cavalry, so they could actually take on their light cavalry quite easily. And that would be effective for my whole group. Alright, skirmishers, I'll have you move over here. You can begin to flank them. Not you two, chariot. Stop that. Just stay here and fight for a little bit. Fight their own chariots. Alright, here comes our big charge now. Here they come. And now we hit them. Very good. So I'm hoping that maybe in a prolonged battle they will do just fine, and that will be the end of that. Alright, the rest of you. You're not meant to charge directly into them, but okay. They were only meant to just fight them for a time, but apparently they charged right in. As I said, I'll have to get used to the format of these armies here. They can act a little bit peculiar, in my view. Alright, let's go over here and take out these guys too. Heavy infantry, so they must die. Let's go right now. And then my heavy infantry are right behind them. I do have, actually, a fairly well-balanced army despite... Oh, hello. Get in there and fight. Alright, I want my spearmen to help out. Alright, you have spears too, so go help out my heavy infantry. They're having a terrible time of it. I thought they would win that. Okay, good. Now it's doing a little bit better now that we've thrown in more units to help out with. Alright, one of my groups have now broken. That's unfortunate. Go over there and fight. Show time. Okay. Here we go. They'll all use their ranged abilities here. We're throwing javelins directly behind them, so we should be able to lower the effectiveness of their heavy infantry pretty soon. A little bit like that. Alright, I'm turning off the horns for right now. Too much horn stuff for me. Alright, let's go over here and chase after those skirmishers now. We'll do that. I mean, if you're out of javelins, just go take them out. And that would not harm me. We're pushing in a great mob of men. That wasn't really intended, but that's what happened. That's what happened. Okay, over here we're making a great rout, it feels like, or it looks like. I hope so. Alright, here. Skirmishers, keep on hitting them. Yeah, spears are very effective. Teach a man how to throw a spear in a day, and he'll do well. Alright, what about back here? I suppose we'll just chase after them. I mean, as they flee, that way we won't have to bother with them in the future. You can come back, though. I don't want you dying all over. Alright, let's see. My horsemen, how are they doing? Not so hot, it looks like. That bodyguard unit is not doing hot, actually. No, we have destroyed them. They're routing all over. They can't keep up. Huh. I mean, the difficulty did say it was very difficult in the beginning. Did it just mean financially? I have no clue, but right now I'm pulling things off. And I didn't even have to use my heavier infantry too. Which is interesting. Alright. Let's go take out these guys now. Fighting Rome would be quite a different battle though. Quite a different scenario. Or fighting any of the Greeks. I'll need a lot of spears to take them on. Alright, let's go over here now. Okay, we don't need to chase after chariots. We'll come back down. Go after these guys. Here we go. All of you come over here. You can go after that group. You can go after this group over here. Very good. Oh, hello. What are you talking about? Huh. That's interesting, because my PC is pretty beastly. To be quite blunt about it, I mean, I can more than handle what I have happening here. I mean, it's a i7 4790K or whatever. I don't remember actually the exact number, but either way, it's a freaking quad core. Powerful. I have a 760 NVIDIA card with 4 gigs of RAM, which unfortunately, due to the memory bus width, it's unable to make full use of that, but still nice to bring out the 4 gigs, right? Okay, well, anyway. Point is, I don't know why it's telling me that. Do they have more friends along the way? Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't the full army. We've broken all of them. Alright, let's just wait for a moment. I don't know who I'm meant to fight now. Hey, get over here. Yeah, we hit their light cavalry just then. Over here we got skirmishers to fight. Okay. Are they trickling in? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, hello. I'll have to be careful to go after you. Okay, you're spearmen. I do not want to fight you in a melee battle. That would not end well for me. But fortunately you broke, so it did go well for me. Never mind. We're chasing a bodyguard behind us. But no, we have won now. I mean, that's about it. It's not too much for them to do. Alright, we'll end that battle. So that's another victory for us. We have been able to win 2 of our battles so far. Which means that pretty soon, we'll be able to conquer a little bit more. I'll have to look at my goals too in terms of what I need to do to win my campaign. That'll be good to know. Okay, I've got to conquer 1 town in order for me to get ahead. If I can't conquer 1 town, I'm going to be in trouble. Fortunately, I can occupy it. And now I have more money. Let's go over here, select all, press M to combine. Okay, can we leave now? Can I just leave behind 1 minor group? Chariots, I have a hard time using you, so I might just leave you here. Let's end this turn. I need to go take out this town over here in Wells. And then I can move down here, past my southern town to take out more lands, and then we can go up north again to take out Scotland, and then later Ireland. Alright, here we go, right now. We'll head out, I'll leave behind the chariots. Alright, they have quite a few men. They're in a village, so that wouldn't be too crazy to take out. Alright, well, for now, I shall see all of you later. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, until then,